Mobile World Congress is a huge trade show, as most everybody knows. I think they're expecting 90,000 people, and it's a very important part of the year for our business. So this is where we get to come and meet with our customers. They're all here, so this is a critical event for our business, and to have such a stylistic, but at the same time comfortable place for us to host our customers with our customer meetings has been really, really great. Well, last year was our first year in this particular spot. We kept the same footprint from last year, whereas last year we had 2 meeting rooms and a theater. This year we decided to combine forces with our parent company, Aptiv, and bring the software vehicle architecture demo. So that's the vehicle you see in the front of the booth. So in order to have that really eye-catching demo and have the space for the meetings we needed, we decided to build up. So we put 2 meeting rooms on the second floor in our booth that expanded our meeting capacity by 30% and gave us the ability to have this vehicle in the front of the booth, which has been extremely eye-catching. The way it's positioned in front and the traffic this year has been unlike anything we've seen in years past. We've at least doubled, if not tripled, our lead scans this year versus last year, easily. A few things that I really, really like about the booth. Number one is the visibility. It's simple, but it's elegant. It's very clear and clean and crisp, so the logo is quite visible and easy to read. And anywhere you are in the booth is unique and different, but it all flows. So for example, each of the room is slightly different in terms of the graphics we have up on the wall and the color scheme, the lamps. Every room has a custom and unique lamp in the room, which all sort of mirror and reflect what's in the front of the booth, which is this amazing circular element that stands above the car and really provides a spotlight and draws that visibility down to where we want it to be, which is on our technology. So this is our third year working with Karina and her team, and the reason it's our third year is because the last 2 years were such a great positive experience, and this year was no exception. So we started planning, I think sometime around May or April last year, and at that point we started talking about what it is we were trying to accomplish with the year, what were our goals for the event, what's the sort of style we were looking for, and what were the functional needs that we needed in order to accommodate the meetings that we were expecting this year. And Karina and her team took that feedback away and came back with several proposals and designs and prototypes, and ultimately we landed on one that we really, really liked. And we had to make a few tweaks as we got a little closer to the event as our needs changed, but Karina was very flexible and very accommodating in helping us make those changes. And what we ended up with is what you see behind me. So we knew that Karina was extremely detail-oriented, which again is why we chose her for our third year. We decided to give her a little bit of a curveball this year, which was to introduce a vehicle to our stand. So our parent company, Aptiv, has this software vehicle architecture demo, which is it's basically a car showcase, but it doesn't propel itself, and it's quite challenging to get it into the FIRA. And Karina took it in stride. She put the project plan together, she got the right people together in order to get it here. She arranged the details on transportation, did the project management. She thought of the details of where we need to store the crate that the car might, and there were various pieces that came with the car that we also had to accommodate for. So not only the planning to get it here, but then the on-the-ground logistics of where to put it to make sure that we are able to meet the size and the space and the weight needs within the stand. And the load-in went smoothly. It was great. The car looks amazing. Our parent company, Aptiv, is very, very pleased with how it turned out. So thankfully for Karina's detail-oriented brain, she was able to get the car there, and it looks great. We came to CM Creative 2 years ago, and compared to what we have now, we had a relatively simple stand, and it was gorgeous. This year we had the vehicle in the stand, and not only did we have to, did Karina have to work through the logistics of getting the car delivered and placed, but there's so many more details beyond that. So we aren't allowed to have amplified sound. So Karina came up with the idea of having headphones, and our presenters can use the microphone. So if you're looking at a complicated and complex project, Karina and her team are able to tackle it, and they're up for the task. So if you've got an event here at MWC or any trade show really, and you need a unique, interesting design that's going to be functional for your needs, I would 100% recommend CM Creative.